under. forward from the back by the bronze ball. And Moroccan head is first to it, however. Morocco have won the ball again though. Look to feed it up the right hand side, and it breaks for Brahim Diaz into the penalty area, laid back towards the edge now. Work to the left hand side. Here's Al-Zouli shooting, and it's carried away. Really good stop that by Willard Mwanda. I thought the ball was beyond him, but he'd beaten it out. And then he was helped out by his defenders. And that's as close as we've come. There's Al-Zouli. Another cross from the right-hand side. This one is blocked at source. It's on the far side. He's having a word with one or two of his defenders. They gave Al-Zouli a little bit too much room. The shot was a real... Brahim Diaz spins away again. He was having his shirt pulled by Latita. I think the referee has spotted that. He's blown for a free kick. Oh, that's more than a handful of shirt, that. It's pretty rugby tackle-ish, that, really, from Joseph Latita. So it'll be a free kick to Morocco. Six in the penalty area and one on the edge. round of 16 as well, but they've been undone again on the right-hand side here. Ball dinked back from the byline. Oh, it's just gone over Ez Al-Zouli's head. There was a defensive header in there. Ez Al-Zouli's won the ball back, though, on this left-hand side. Looking for someone to lay it off to. Mazraoui comes to help. Morocco keep the ball as... ball, they have to be careful. It's worked to the edge of the area and Ez Al-Zouli. Mazraoui. Oh, they tried to find Ez Al-Zouli again. Now, Morocco move forward again. Ez Al-Zouli had worked it out to that right-hand side once. kick. And coming up to 18 minutes in, Morocco lead by a goal to nil. Bono will take the goal kick. The 34-year-old Canadian-born Moroccan. 83rd cap today. Twice been Morocco's #1 at a World Cup. Very experienced head. From his goal kick though, Zambia try and come forward once more, but Mazraoui slides in to tackle Masonda. Put it out for a throw. It's a throw almost level with the 18-yard area. So a chance for Carla. Oh, flag's gone up for offside. I think against Benson Zakala. That was a little better from Zambia. At least they got to spend a little bit of time in the Moroccan half with the ball in their possession, and that's a mistake by Mazraoui from the pass by Messina. And that's given away another throw to the Zambians. They've picked up a different ball to throw in. Maybe they think that particular ball is drier to begin with. And he's gone all the way round the hoardings this time to run in from a little further. Again, he propels the ball into the penalty area. The Moroccan head gets there first. Zambia commit a foul with Latita going in hard on El Kabi and leaving him in a bit of a heap. So Morocco will have a free kick 10 yards outside their penalty area and work it to that right hand side once more. Put through to Brahim Diaz. Diaz wasn't the best of passes from him, and it wasn't able to be returned to him, and Willard Mwanza will clear for Zambia. And he's out on the far side. Saibari appealed for the throw for Morocco and he got it. So Chibi will take the throw, throws it back to the halfway line. Here come Morocco once more. Ismail Saibari over short pass. Pick it up on the far side with Chibi. Played in. And then back to the halfway line. Morocco just showing patience, keeping the ball. Mazraoui to Messina, who hooks a long ball forward. It's not headed away particularly convincingly. Morocco try and pick it up again with their Zalzouli, and Morocco have won the ball on the edge of the penalty area. Can they get a shot in here? Diaz! Oh, it's right across the goal. Wide of the post. Ismail Saibari was closing in at the post. It was just too far ahead of him and he couldn't get a touch. Willard Mwanza. Well, I think you'd probably have to say the goalkeeper got his angles right. Didn't leave Diaz an awful lot to hit. And he slipped as he hit it anyway. The Real Madrid man. And it's gone the wrong side of the upright from a Moroccan perspective. Forward comes Zambia once more with Masonda. The free kick's been given for a foul back in the Zambian half. So it'll be a free kick to be taken by Chongo. Sends it back to Mwanda, who's all in turquoise tonight. Goodness, he put the defender under pressure with that pass. No foul from the challenge, said the... he did call it a foul in the end. Ashraf Hakimi watches on from the bench, the PSG man. Not been able to add to his 88 caps in this tournament so far because of a niggling injury, Hakimi. I'm sure that the Moroccans will hope that he will be available for the later stages. They could use his experience. Not won this competition since 1976 in Morocco. Throw-in is chested down by Karbi. It's a perfect hand ball when a ball was attempted to be played forward by Azazuli, and referee Sires agreed with that and awarded a free kick to the Moroccans. They've taken that quickly. They've been forced back into their own half. Ball is back with Bono. Bono will lead it off for Messina. Long ball forward from Messina, looking for El Karbi. Ball breaks to Ezazuli off the shoulder of El Karbi. Ezazouli's got round his man. Still has the ball, Ezazuli, to the left of the penalty area. Unahi was calling for it, but was tackled as he received it. And the ball is cleared to the halfway line. It will be a throw to Morocco. There's Messina once more. Aguerd to the far touchline. Try and work it up the right again, but the pass from forward towards Saibari was a poor one. Morocco, though, have recovered the ball once more. 133 passes to 59 in this first 25 minutes. Here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. No great surprise then that Morocco lead 1-0. And in truth, it might have been more than that. Zambia haven't really been able to muster anything on the Moroccan goal as yet, and they've committed another foul inside the Moroccan half. It was a trip. On El Ainawi. Diaz didn't, and he's rifled it home into the far corner, and Morocco have doubled their money here in Rabat. Zambia 0, Morocco 2, Brahim Diaz. And that's a special moment for the man from Real Madrid, because that's the first time ever that he's scored in 3 successive competitive matches. A lovely moment for him, and Morocco well on their way to the knockout stages of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. I said shortly before that Zambia were lucky that it was just 1, but now it's 2. It was a lovely ball inside the fullback. Ezazuli played a diagonal back towards the edge of the penalty area. El Karbi missed it, but Brahim Diaz came in and swept it home with his left foot. Lovely finish from Brahim Diaz. And one's tempted to suggest that the points may be in the bag inside half an hour. The Moroccan fans certainly hope so. The red flags are waving, and they lead by 2-0. Long ball from Zambia as they try and muster something. Chested down by Ismail Saibari, though. Away comes Mazraoui. There's a foul in the centre of the field as Anahi is sent to the floor. He's holding the back of his head is the midfielder, and the card is out. So the first booking of the game is being administered as well. The Zambians are arguing with the referee. They look a little all over the place at the moment, the Copper Bullets. They really do. Well, it was all a little bit untidy, really. The first challenge came in from Chaiwa, and then Benson Sakala sort of followed up. I'll clarify for you who the yellow card's been administered to. But the Zambians are pretty unhappy. Well, I think the referee has changed the card from Sakala to Chaiwa, because I think initially he administered it to Sakala, who was also in the vicinity, but he's cancelled that out and issued it to Chaiwa. So Chaiwa's the man in the book, and I think he got that right in the end. I don't know whether he got a word from one of his officials to help him, but I think they got the right culprit. Whether it was worthy of a booking, we can debate, but Chaiwa's name has certainly gone in the book. And for Zambia, this is already looking like a long night. Mazraoui takes the throw in, as Alzouli doesn't control it for once, but Morocco pick it up at the back once more. Another loose pass though by them. Doesn't lose their concentration now that they've started so well. Banda plays the ball forward. Morocco break it up once more. Ismail Saibari evades a couple of tackles, and the referee says that those tackles were flying in and awards a foul in favour of Saibari. PSV man, of course. He's won successive titles domestically with PSV in the Netherlands, and he's in good goal-scoring form this season for them too. Not on the score sheet in this competition as yet. There is Anawi on this near side, the Moroccan left. Mazraoui up to Messina. Square pass for Aguerd. Aguerd to the far side touchline. To Aguerd once more. Just passes a ball horizontally to Mazraoui. Over the halfway line to Anahi. Had to work to win that back because Anahi's pass wasn't great. Anawi. Aguerd. Just keeping the ball on Morocco. It's almost as if they're taking a slight breather, having snatched the 2-goal lead, sort of filling themselves up again for the next assault on the Zambian goal. I feel like it won't be long. There's Anawi. Back to Aguerd now. To that far side touchline, ball played forward. Nice little layoff there by Morocco. They're making progress down that right-hand touchline again. Bari, Anahi, up to the far touchline. Ball will be swung in by Diaz. Headed away by Zambia. They keep it in on this near side, and Kings Kamwa doesn't want to throw, I think. Yeah, he won a throw off as Alzouli, who slid in to make the tackle. His left foot certainly swept home the second goal with some aplomb. Let's put Morocco firmly in charge here in Rabat. And they're pressing again as Zambia try and defend just outside their area. Ismail Saibari So Bari goes down under challenge. Referee says he was thrown to the floor. So Sakala is penalised. Well, I think they both had hold of each other there, really. It was a case of 6 and 2 threes. But when it's going against you, it's going against you. Maybe if you're 2-0 up, you get that decision. If you're 2-0 down, you don't. But Morocco have another free kick. It's just 2 or 3 yards in from the near touchline there left. And probably only half a dozen yards from the byline. There's a bit of a mothers' meeting over what to do with the free kick. It's finally been left to Anahi to swing it in. He hits the only defender in the wall, and it's headed out for a throw on this near side to Morocco. 34 minutes played here in Rabat. Zambia 0, Morocco 2. Here's Anahi trying to trick his way into the penalty area. Well, he beat 2, but he couldn't beat 3. But the referee's already decided that he'd been tripped in the first instance. So he's awarded another free kick to Morocco. This one is almost level with the 18-yard line. It's about 7 or 8 yards to the left of the area. It will be swung in by Zalzouli. It's been headed behind for a corner kick. So the pressure keeps coming in on Zambia. I almost feel like the sky's falling in at the moment. They've not been in the game at all. There's Zalzouli from the corner, races into the penalty area, went for the near post, shot was blocked, and Anawi tries a speculative effort from outside the box, which flashes well wide of the far post. But it's just wave after wave after wave of the white shirts bearing down on the Copper Bullets. And it's the Copper Bullets who are diving for cover at the moment, and they're not getting much respite. Mwanza takes a goal kick, comes out to this near touchline. It's gone over the touchline, so it will be a throw to Morocco, who've had 72% possession in the first 35 minutes. To be honest, my only surprise at that stat is that it's not higher in Morocco's favour, because Zambia hardly appear to have had a kick on the halfway line. While Morocco will play with the outside of the foot back into their own half to Messina. Where is Messina now? Square for Agard. Agard being pursued, so he just lays it back to Bono, who could have come out with his slippers and a deck chair in this first half. And he wouldn't have been under any greater threat. Almost played forward over the halfway line once more. Morocco try and come forward. Challenge comes in. Referee's blown for a foul once more. Brahim Diaz brought down. The offender on that occasion was Joseph Latita. So a free kick 10 yards inside the Zambian half. Back to Messina. Messina now to Agard, who just pokes a ball into the centre circle, lofted out to the far side, and Morocco didn't keep that one in play. That was a lazy pass swept out there. And Chibi jumped, but he couldn't keep it in. Zambia trying to look for a way forward, but they've given it away once more. Here comes Anahi, and now is Azuli. Across the box, surely 3, no. It's been stabbed wide by Brahim Diaz, who got the last touch. They were queuing up. Goodness me. I thought it was only British people that queued. But there was a queue of white shirts waiting to put that in the net. And in the end, none of them did. They all played a bit of after you, Claude. And Brahim Diaz couldn't get his second goal of the game. But Morocco are totally dominant here. Zambia are like a boxer that's just spent the whole round or the whole fight hanging on, gloves up, hoping not to get KO'd. Well, they're going out the tournament as it stands, and now they've got someone else in the book. Going through the back of one of the Moroccans. The card is out. It's Chongo that's earned the referee's ire. He went straight through the back of Kabi, headed him in the back of the head as Kabi went to flick the ball on. He gave the referee a mouthful as well after the yellow card came out, so in some ways he's quite fortunate that he didn't get a second one, followed by a red. And the problem is that mentally Zambia looks shot in this game, so you wouldn't be surprised if a red came out at some stage. Ezazuli with another cross, comes to the edge of the penalty area. Mazraoui couldn't quite bring it under his spell. Zambia attempt to break out but lose the ball almost immediately. Brahim Diaz to the far side. Ismail Saibari drives forward, looks to play a little 1-2, doesn't get the return pass. Zambia with a rare chance to play a ball over the halfway line, but straight to Aguerd. They just can't string anything together at all. Here's Ezazuli once more, running up against Matthews Banda. Banda does better that time, just stands in his way. Goes down as if he's been elbowed by Matthews Banda, but I don't think he was. He's certainly milking it, shall we say. The referee's called for some attention. Well, there was an arm that went out from Banda. But Ezazuli think about whether he was going to reach the ball, decided he wasn't, and threw himself over backwards. That's a bit of a nonsense, really, from Ezazuli. Don't really need any of that. He doesn't need to be play acting in a game where Morocco is so on top. Zambia will try and use the pause to gather themselves together. We're seeing the second goal swept in by Brahim Diaz. As I say, the first time ever that he's scored in 3 consecutive competitive games. That's for club or country. But he's certainly been in red-hot form in this tournament. He appears to be the man to stop. And nobody seems to be able to do it so far. Anyway, nothing came of the challenge on Ezazuli, as it indeed shouldn't have done. Zambia have started us off again with a throw on the near side. They just try and string a few passes together. Chongo goes all the way back to Dominic Chanda. Just got 3 and a bit minutes to half time. Long ball forward from Zambia. Again, just needs to be careful to watch the flight of the ball. He does so, plays it out to the far side, and Morocco win a throw with courtesy of Chibi, who will take that throw, throws it up the touchline. It's pursued by Kabi, but he's not quick enough on this particular occasion. Mwanda made it to the edge of the area, and Chongo sent it to the left. Try and build from deep for Zambia, but it's hard to see what they can do at this stage because they can't string more than 2 passes together. Have the ball again, just inside their own half. They really do need to manufacture something here. They're still third in the table, Zambia, with 2 points. Comoros are fourth. But I'll close it to Kings Kenwa. And now Sakala. Changwa once more. Chongo. It's all the way back to Mwanda. And drifts the ball towards the halfway line. It's headed on, but it will go out of play for a throw to Morocco on this near side, their left. Mazraoui to Messina. Mazraoui once more. Plays the ball inside. Elinawi. Touch in the midst of all that. Gerd comes forward, plays it square. Mazraoui over the halfway line as Al-Zuli into a more central area. Lovely turn by Brahim Diaz, and he sweeps the ball out to the far side. Chibi plays it backwards. Diaz gets on the ball again. He's enjoying this. Anahi just forward of the centre circle in the final minute of normal time in the first half. And here comes Ismail Saibari down the left-hand side. He's well policed. He needs some help out there. He dragged the ball back from one defender, and another cleared. Only over this near-side touchline for a throw. You can see Saibari's a little frustrated not to have made his mark on this tournament so far. I'm pretty sure he will at some stage. Very impressive in the Netherlands this year. Loves to get the ball driving forward. It's harder to see that against the low block that Zambia are playing. Going down the right-hand side again by Morocco. A winner throw. On that far side, we're playing 3 minutes of time added on. At the end of this first half, we had 2 balls on the pitch there for a moment. We're back to 1 again. And Morocco pick things up once more. Chibi on the far side. Back to Agerd. Messina's offering himself, but he goes all the way back to Bono. Bono in turn has a little diagonal for Messina. Square to Agerd. Not been under any pressure at all, the Moroccan back line in this first half. None whatsoever. Played forward by Mazraoui. Now out towards that right-hand touchline once more. Another ball comes in from the right. Brahim Diaz on the edge of the penalty area. Tricks his way past 2. Shoots! Good save. Good save by Mwanda. That saved a third goal going in. Ball still in play though. May come back in again here. Here's Diaz again to the edge of the penalty area. Another shot's blocked, and now the flag goes up. Because when the ball came back to Diaz that last time, he'd strayed into an offside position. But he showed lovely feet here again on the edge of the penalty area. Completely left 2 defenders for dead in his wake. The shot, I think Mwanda got fingertips on it and it hit the crossbar. I thought initially that it was just the hand of Mwanda, but I think the woodwork was involved there too. Ball played into the left-hand channel by Zambia. They couldn't get anybody to reach it. And now a chance for Morocco to clear from their right back area. Long ball forward, down their right-hand side. Carby goes sprawling. Says there was an elbow towards him. Not sure there was. Seems to me that every challenge made by somebody these days is an elbow by the person they're up against. There's a lot of play acting and showboating goes on. Foul this time by Morocco. On the halfway line, Kings Kenwa to take the free kick. Lofts the ball forward, chested down on the edge of the area. It's just a hint that he was pulled back by the shirt there, but the referee side didn't see anything untoward. Zambia rather try to fashion something in the last minute of stoppage time at the end of the half. But time has run out for them. Well, they might be...
defender.
Corner from the right to be taken by Anawi. So it's 11 against 10. Well, 11 against 11. It's been a mismatch. Corner is taken short. It will be swung across the box by Chibi. Headed away by Zambia, who did well. For the Moroccans. Slack play there by Chibi gives away a throw, which will be taken as fair. Gives Zambia a chance to bring the ball away. On the halfway line, tucked inside to King's Kamwa. Kamwa moves it on to Miguel Chaiwa. Chaiwa in the centre circle. King's Kamwa now to the far touchline. Making much progress forward, the Zambians. The bullets have fired blanks in this tournament, largely speaking. It's not been a happy time for the men from Zambia. Played back to Willard Mwanda. Sends it out to the right-hand touchline. Lofted forward, looking for Patson Daka. He got something on it, but his only colleague up in support, Hamasenya, couldn't get to the ball. Messina saw it over the dead ball line for a goal kick. Morocco have barely broken sweat in this one, really. Certainly if this was a boxing fight, it would have been stopped some while ago. Here's Ismail Saibari striding forward. Lovely ball to Diaz. Right at the penalty area, tries to send it back across. Intercepted at the near post. Well intercepted by Dominic Chanda. Players forward, waiting to poke that home. Chanda said not this time. Well, the stats say that Morocco have had 14 shots to Zambia's 2. Such has been the ineptitude of Zambia coming forward that I can only remember one of them. In the second half, flew wide of the far post. Can they summon anything else? Means, of course, for the second match running so far, they've not managed a shot on target. Have to change that stat at the very least. Off the ball at the back. Look to forward over the halfway line. Sakala. King's Kamwa in the centre circle. Touches the ball off to Dominic Chanda. To Mwanda. Sakala once more. Lofting a long ball forward into the right-hand channel. It's given chase to by the substitute. Danji, but he doesn't reach it. And we're about to see Ashraf Hakimi of Paris Saint-Germain making his first appearance in the tournament. Well, they obviously want to get some football in his legs before the start of the knockout stages. Otherwise, why would you bring him on in this situation? I don't know, really. Ben Sagir is coming on for Ismail Saibari. So still no goals in the tournament for Saibari. He looks a little disappointed. Brahim Diaz is going to be given some minutes off. So no hat-trick or no further goals for him in the tournament tonight. Carby, of course, is on a hat-trick. Some lovely second goal by Brahim Diaz. Kovac is coming on for Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui comes off to allow Hakimi on. Well, I've been having a debate with some people back in the Premier League about how good a right back is Jurin Timber, and I've posed once or twice, is he the best right back in the world? Well, Achraf Hakimi might have something to say about that. You might have a view in that too. Is Achraf Hakimi the best right back in world football at this time? Sabobo has come on for Matthews Banda, who obviously couldn't continue after that injury, so he's now on as well. As the flood of substitutions takes place, forward comes Hamasenia, trying to play the ball out to the left-hand side. He's picked it up again here, Hamasenia, but as a judge to have committed a foul on Nahi. So Morocco begin again, deep in their own half, and play it back to Bono, who probably just needed a touch of the ball, really. He was probably getting bored, I would imagine. He had nothing to do. Here come Morocco again through the centre of the pitch, bundled over. That'll be a free kick. Well, the referee plays on because they still have the ball. Achraf Hakimi goes down on the edge of the box. That's a free kick. Well, it was a great first touch by Hakimi. Morocco won't be pleased to see him down in a heap, though. He got a whack on the knee as well in the midst of all that. It was a knee-on-knee contact. That's probably the last thing he wanted. He is up, though. So maybe not too bad after all. This is a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Must be only about a yard outside the box, if that. It's right of centre. Kovac and Hakimi, the two substitutes, are involved in the conversation about it. Rwanda tries to line up his wall. He's almost reached the three-quarter point of the game. Score Zambia 0, Morocco 3. It's a four-man wall with a man lying down behind it. It is literally, it may not even be a yard outside the box. Gerd is in the vicinity, and he's going to take it. Oh, it's awful. Awful from Gerd. I don't know what he was thinking about there. He's launched that one into space. That was so far off target, it needs a rocket. But, so often you've been able to say that about Morocco tonight. They've been very, very good. Equally, Zambia have been very ordinary. Morocco again. They lose it for once, though. Hamasenia shrugs off the challenge. And Danji was strong there too. Here's Kings Kamwa. Hamasenia's to his left, but he goes right instead. Retreat into their back line. So all the way back with Rwanda. Chanda on this near touchline drills the ball forward over the halfway line, but Hakimi was in the way. Ball played forward now by Morocco. Now Kabi's come out to the right-hand touchline briefly, play the ball backwards and then move back inside. Kings Kamwa breaks up an attack, tries to get down the left-hand side into the penalty area, but into the penalty area, but Gerd was onto it. Really, the only way you can see Zambia scoring a goal here is if Morocco somehow shoot themselves in the foot and lose concentration. It really has been a mismatch. Still no goals between Mali and the Comoros. It's not enough for the Comoros. Enough to send Mali through in second place in the group. The other two sides will go home. Here's a Komatch trying to drive into the box. Just enough defenders around him to prevent him making progress. Ball goes through to Willard Mwanza. So Mwanza has it, edge of his own penalty area. Just touches it to his right. Sakala forward to Kings Camwa, who's become very much the water carrier in this team, just trying to get box to box in some way. But, having a lot of joy. And Asenya chips the ball over the top. Not enough on it to get it over the head of a Gerd, who just steered it into the path of Nawi. Here's Messina in the left back spot, twisting and turning to get away from his man. He was eventually tripped. It's a free kick on the far touchline. Conceded by Patson Daka. Just a feel for Patson Daka. He's had absolutely no service at all tonight, none whatsoever. Absolutely nothing to work with. As the centre forward, you can only fire the gun if somebody else can load it. You've not been able to do so. Mali. Let's move up to the left-hand side for Morocco. Just intent now, I think, on keeping the ball. A little bit of keep ball, well, they keep it very well there. It's a lazy pass forward. And Banda got onto the ball. He was shoved over by Akamatch, who went straight into the back of him. Great challenge that, really. Easy challenge, you would say. Those 7 shots on target to Zambia's none. Great stat if you're Zambia. You're going out the tournament and you can't even manage one shot. Well, they've won another free kick, so they may be able to get a ball in the box. Amu Masonda was the man fouled out on the far touchline. Yard in from that touchline. Stood right in front of the ball and was up a yellow card. I wouldn't be risking that now if I was them. I wouldn't be getting any yellow cards in a game that you're 3-0 up in. Kangwa lofts the ball into the box. Morocco win the first header though. The foul's been committed anyway. Foul on a Gerd. I didn't see a lot wrong with that, I have to say. I don't think there was a foul there at all. I would have just played on. So, it's not going for you, it's not going for you. It was Mandanji that was penalised. 18 minutes to go. More Moroccan substitutes are on the way. Who are we going to see? Let's have a look. I think we're going to see Jemsdean Tolby, the Sunderland man. Sunderland in the summer. Stoppage time winner against Chelsea. Tolby. Will be on before long. Comes out of play. It's going to throw to Zambia. Inside their half. Carby limps back onto the pitch. I don't think he wants to go off tonight. He wants a hat-trick. Who can blame him? He's played and the way that Zambia have defended, he might get another chance to get one too. So again on the far side this time. Still we wait for those Moroccan substitutions, but I think they're going to happen now. Maybe Okabi's not going to get his wish. Well, Azal Zuli's going to be the first one to come off. Seems to have got a whack in the mouth, Azal Zuli. It's bleeding from the bottom lip. Jemsdean Tolby is coming on, and And El Kaabi is taking his leave after a couple of goals. He's had a great night as El Kaabi. Lovely header between three defenders, and then a bicycle kick, which was initially ruled out for offside, but then allowed after a VAR check. He gets a pat on the head from his boss. He's probably saying to him, look, there's plenty of time for you to add to your goal tally in this tournament. So substitutes are on. Torby was one. I'll try and clarify for you who the other one was, but Morocco is steaming forward in the meantime once more. It's Youssef En-Nesyri who's come on. It's a storming run forward by Ben Sakir. Came on a little while ago, and he'll now take the corner kick. En-Nesyri trying to make some movement to get on the end of the corner. And it comes from the left. It's skewed away over the far touchline for a throw, which Ben Sakir can also take. Get that ball thrown in. He's left it, in fact, for Chibi to deliver. And it comes, flicked on towards the far post. Just flashes wide. Go far wide though. It was the substitute, En-Nesyri. He flicked it towards the far post. The last touch came off a Zambian player because it's gone behind for a corner. Taken by a co-match. It's Ben Sakir to Hakimi. Ben Sakir once more. Quite content to just hold on to the ball with just under 15 minutes to go. They lead 3-0. They're in total control of this contest. They've been given another free kick, which I must admit I think is a little harsh. Really. No, I don't think that was a foul at all. I think the Moroccan player just ran into his man and went over. Saying there wasn't contact, but I think he ran into his man rather than the other way round. Nevertheless, it's another free kick to Morocco. Right of centre, just in from the right-hand edge and a few yards further back. It's probably 30 yards out, in fact. Hakimi, well, goes for glory. Chips it over the top of the crossbar. Well, that's two free kicks they've had from reasonably similar positions in the last 5 minutes. Both of them have been dreadful. But most of what we've seen from Morocco tonight has been pretty impressive. I'm sure the standard of opposition has been particularly strong. But even so, it's the old saying, though, you can only beat what's in front of you. Emersenia is going to take this throw for Zambia. Chaiwa off to Sakala. Sakala out to the far side. This is a little better from the Zambians. Sonda gone onto the ball. Trying to put some passes together here. So, Sabobo got a touch. Living off scraps of the Zambians, very much so. They're trying to drive forward here, but I think the referee's whistle's already gone for a free kick. And they probably didn't need it to go for a free kick in truth. Probably could have done with playing on there. Cruyff turned from Mwanda just before that to lose his marker. Well, we're going to see another couple of substitutions. Kalusa has come on. Given Kalusa, I think that's a debut for him. And Wilson Chazala coming on for Patson Daka. So Patson Daka's tournament is probably over. Going forward. Is that another free kick for Zambia? No, it's a free kick the other way. For a foul on Anahi. Yeah, indeed. It's Chazala's first contribution to commit a foul and give away a free kick. This is a good Moroccan side because they've managed to get through most of this tournament so far without involving a player of the calibre of El Canouse, who was the star of their, or one of the stars of their performance at Paris 24 last summer. Summer before last, when he was part of the team that achieved the bronze medal in the tournament. Haven't seen much of him in AFCON 25 so far. We'll get his chance as we go along. Anyway, here's a Gerd. Back line for Morocco. Forward. Touched off by Nahi. He gets it back. Keeps it under pressure. Right back to Bono. We're coming for a full training session tomorrow, Bono. He's not had anything to do. There's Ashraf Hakimi playing it down the line. And Sakir. Ashraf Hakimi again plays it across the area. Akamatch puts in a challenge. Again, they've. And Mwanda's right hand clawed it away near the line. Still the danger not away. Cross comes in. Header from Hakimi, this time into the hands of Mwanda, who signals to the referee he's got a problem. He may have got a problem stretching to save that Hakimi effort. It was beautifully done by Hakimi. He took it on one foot and then poked it with the outside of his right. And Mwanda was at full stretch to turn it aside. Well, he's enhanced his reputation at this tournament. He's played pretty well, really. Without him, Morocco might have had 6 or 7 tonight, really. And I think Ashraf Hakimi is still wondering how he didn't score. Well, he didn't do anything wrong, didn't Hakimi? Champions League winner with PSG. In May, of course, against Inter Milan. Carby watches from the bench, big smile. It's been a very good night indeed. It's double contributing to this win. Well, Mwanda appears to be fit enough to continue. Just got 8 minutes left of normal time. To be honest, I'm not sure the Zambians will want too much stoppage time. I think they know they're going home. They're going home with a whimper. As I said earlier, I think Copper Bullets have fired blanks in this tournament. They've just had absolutely nothing to offer going forward at all. Well, the Moroccan fans have already decided that the Mexican wave is in order. I'm not sure that their players deserve that. But there we are. Here comes Zambia, trying to at least get themselves a consolation. And Masenya swings the ball in, headed away, hoofed further clear over the halfway line. Will run all the way through to Mwanda, set Zambia moving forward again. Morocco, I think, may have settled for giving themselves some defensive practice in the last 7 or 8 minutes, just to see if they can be tight However, if they get a chance to counter, I'm sure they'll take it. Back once more. There is a Gerd. Forward to a Nahi. Nahi. Loses out. Well, they're penalised again, Zambia. I think that's a little unfair, you know. I think they just got round a Nahi. Senya's got booked in the midst of all that. Here come Morocco once more. Ashraf Hakimi. Inside to Nawi. Forward again, back to Messina. Gerd short of the halfway line, coming up towards halfway. Well, that one is a foul. No question about that. Chaiwa just went straight through the back of his man, just barged him in the back. Possession. Wilson Chizala gets it out to the right hand side. Losing by more, well, when you're going out of a tournament, does that really matter, is the question. Is it just a case of they never believed they could do anything anyway? And then they come down the right hand side, but they've run the ball out of play. It's going to be a throw to Morocco. I'm sure they did run the ball out of play, you know. Moroccan foot put it out of play, but everything seems to be going against the Zambians this evening. They'll throw the ball down the line. Tidying that one up, courtesy of Chanda. There is Senya. Senya swings it back into a central position to Chanda once more. To the far side and Sakala. Sakala back to Mwanza, who just about evades the on-rushing forward to chip it towards the halfway line. Sakala has it. Still no goals between Mali and the Comoros. Comoros heading out with Zambia. Swung across. Morocco. They can get on the end of it this time, so Bobo picks it up on the far side for Zambia. There's a ball inside. Wilson Chizala turns a circle. Just a short pass forward. There's just no ambition here from Zambia at all. There's 3 minutes to go. They're heading out the tournament. Really making any progress. And there's Banda trying to change that. To the boards, up the slope and hurl it to, played it straight out of play. Throw to Morocco. Well, Morocco have strolled this game without breaking sweat. They really have. be honest, it's been such a walk in the park. They might be able to go straight home. They might not even need a shower. Scared. Nahi. Just, of course. It's quite hot in Morocco. I'm sure they will need a shower. He's scared. Here's Akamatch. He's beaten one, could beat two. He's come back again to be crossed by Chibi. Hooked away to the edge of the area. To Lorenza again. Lorenza to Sakala, who takes a few strides forward, plays a long ball. Well, a few forward forays from Zambia late in the day. Can they get a decent cross in? Well, they did, but onto the head of Hakimi. Wasn't a great clearing header, though. Zambia picks it up once more. Here's Hamasenya wide on this near side to Banda, Lamek Banda, looking to run Hakimi but decides not to. Plays it back to the edge of the area, shot comes in and goes into the side netting. Well, at least it's a shot. Bono thought about fielding it and then realised from his position that he didn't need to and he let it go. At least they have had a shot at goal. A shot of some meaning from Given Caluso. At least he can look back on making his international debut. There's not many others that, in a copper shirt, that will remember this game with any joy in their heart, but Caluso can say, I made my debut at AFCON 25. It's a free kick to Zambia, deep in their own half. Lorenza sends it to his right, Sakala. Steers it forward. Chazala. Goes up towards the halfway line. This is a good strong run. And he's pulled back by the shirt. Well, that's going to be a yellow card. Well, that's a really silly yellow card picked up by Morocco. Sabobo made a good run. And now he pulled him back by the shirt. That is absolutely pointless at this stage, to pull him back by the shirt in that situation. You're 3-0 up in stoppage time, in a game that's been a cakewalk, and you pick up a yellow card that might be a problem later on. Let fly from right on the edge of the box, but it's always rising. Again, didn't trouble Bono in any sense at all. So I'm not sure that Zambia are going to fashion a shot on target for the second game in a row. And that's a bit of a problem, really. No shots on target at all. Only 4 in total. Now 18 shots, 9 on target. Lanza with another goal kick. He's got a minute and a half to play. Chested down by Sabobo, who's at least shown a little since he came on. Amasenya runs forward down the left-hand side. Chips one across, headed away by Morocco. They just want the whistle now. They just want to get off the field with their clean sheet. Can't Band to do anything about it. He's played it into the middle. Can they get a shot off at all? They almost seem reluctant to shoot. Swing the ball out to the far side. Heading back in field. Drive from distance. Hits a Moroccan player. Still, Zambia have the ball. Sabobo turns and turns. Doesn't really go anywhere. Comes to Chanda. And to Amasenya. He's given it away though. And a shot from distance. Well, he saw the goalkeeper out of his goal. Decided to have a shot. And sent it about 10 yards wide of the goal. Playing the final seconds. Lanza has started us off again. There may not even be time for another attack, and there isn't. Referee Sai blows the final whistle. Zambia are heading for home. The Atlas Lions on home turf are moving easily into the last 16. Lots to like about their performance tonight. They took the lead inside 10 minutes. Through Ayub El Kabi's header, did really well to get between 3 defenders and guide it past a helpless Mwanza. Mwanza made good stops from Azal Zuli and Brahim Diaz, but couldn't stop the latter from sweeping home the second goal before half-time. That was Brahim Diaz's 3rd goal of the tournament, and the first time he'd scored 3 goals in successive competitive games in his professional career. And Ayub El Kabi wasn't finished, because when a ball was played into the box early in the second half, he bicycle kicked it past Mwanza. The offside flag initially went up, but the VAR review showed that a Zambian defender was loitering too deep on the far side, and the decision was reversed and the goal stood. From there, really, Morocco cantered home. Only a booking, a needless late booking for a Nahi. That was the only blot on their copybook. They even managed to get a few minutes into the legs of Ashraf Hakimi, who made his first appearance in the tournament. I'm pretty sure it won't be his last. So Morocco, top Group A, go through to the last 16. Zambia are on the plane home. Zambia 0, Morocco 3. Thanks for your company tonight. See you again soon.